Hello there. Welcome to today's daily. So we have the good news. Apparently, there was some kind of setup in the Daily Kingdom random pick. So the Seaside thing is gonna not be here anymore. Because we get to, or there won't be a bunch of Seaside boards anymore. Just a normal Seaside boards, hopefully. Anyway, why I had such a struggle pressing that. So today's board has quite a bit of stuff. There's a lot of draw. There's an attack. There's no trashing. There's plus buy. And then there's this card, Highway, which reduces the costs of all cards when you play it. On this board, there are a couple of interactions that are kind of noteworthy there. One is just Highway is good with any plus buy, and we have Wine Merchant that can give plus buy. And then the other thing is that there's an interaction with Alms, which is an event that lets you gain a card costing up to 4 if you have no treasures in play. It means if you play a single Highway, you can Alms for whatever, basically, for board. You can Alms for whatever you want. You don't have to play. You don't have to have the money for it necessarily. There's also save, and save and alms kind of work against one another to some degree, at least until you have a point where you have cash. But anyway, on this board, in the opening, there are like a few different things you could think about doing. We have a Baker token as well. We have a coffer token from Baker, a coffer. We could open with a border village by saving a copper. That would give us $6 for our next hand, and we could buy Border Village and gain a 5. That would be okay. We can save a coffer and just buy a 5, or save a copper and just buy a 5, and not use our coffer to get a Border Village. That's unlikely to be the play. Or we can spend this coffer now. Actually, that doesn't matter. I was going to describe something that doesn't matter, but anyway. We can also just alms for a 3 or a 4 or buy the dungeon and then play 5 and gain a $5. And I think that's what I'm going to all for a dungeon. The bot is just going to go straight for treasure trove. So the bot's going to probably green quite quickly here. So we're really going to need to work to both start attacking them quickly and drawing and gaining stuff quickly. This may be a board where the engine, playing a bunch of cards, loses to just plain money because of there are some tools to help the bot. I don't know how well the bot uses them, but there's some tools here to help you consistently get provinces. And there's some ways around, like, say, the Haunted Woods attack, but I'm trying to think. Let's go ahead and buy Haunted Woods. On our seed, we draw both our openings right here, so that's very, very good. We're going to play Haunted Woods, and I'm just going to go ahead and get a second dungeon. We could consider doing some save-in stuff, but I would rather just work on playing these dungeons. Okay, so this is a very good draw. I'm going to go ahead and buy a border village. We can't save anything usefully. We would need to have another card in hand. I'm going to buy a border village. I mean, we could save if we didn't want to buy a border village, but I do. And go ahead and get another Haunted Woods to try and make odds of drawing it higher. So we have a pretty bad reshuffle. Not hitting 5 hurts quite a bit here. Or not I guess not hitting 5 and not playing any of the... This is basically the worst possible reshuffle for us. So here, we'll probably just take an advisor, though it's not super clear that that's the play. So I'm just going to play Dungeon, discard the... Play Haunted Woods. And I guess Alms for an advisor. Now, on our next go, we're going to need to get... we already have the good stuff in hand, so we can just play the... We have a chance here of... It didn't happen, but it's... Still get... I don't know why they discard an estate, but... Rather than copper, that's kind of really bad, actually. I don't know why they did that. But I guess I'll take it. We can save an estate. Go with Border Village. Probably Wine Merchant here. We again kind of drew everything we needed at the front of the deck. Pretty nice. We could just take this. It'll give us enough money. There's not really a save we can do here for what we want to buy, so... Okay, Wine Merchant also gives you 4, but if you don't keep $2 back, it doesn't come off the tavern mat. So we really are just using it for plus $2 here because we want to have it back. So we're only going to spend... We could like go Border Village Highway, but then we wouldn't get the Wine Merchant back unless we gained another one, which is also possible. I have to think about that. So I was thinking initially just going Highway Advisor. But there's definitely something to be said for going like Border Village, Wine Merchant, Highway. That's not crazy. I think we go with the draw though. I would rather increase our chances of drawing around than anything else here. And also, yeah, like if we don't, the advisors, I guess the Border Village would have actually maybe helped with that. Anyway, we're whiffing here, which is unfortunate, but kind of the way it goes. What is this? Oh. Is that what the tavern mat looks like? Why is this like that? I'm super confused. Anyway, I think that's a bug, but I guess we could have saved a copper actually, but let's get another wine merchant. So now the bot is kind of on its way to provincing. Oh, we didn't play the dungeon either. Well, unfortunate. Ooh. Okay. This is alright though. We're really not going to touch the provinces until we can empty them. Alright, so we have 14 here, but we need to save 12. I wonder if this was cheaper to do an alms. We can Border Village 4. I don't think it matters. Probably just do double border village here. Well, we'd rather save one card. We'll do one border village. Get we can't use. We should draw around everything this time. I don't know why the bot chose the discard dungeon. This is really weird. The bot is like totally broken for some things. Like this is obviously not correct. But can you do? Like the dungeon discard made some sense, but we again don't find the dungeon, but that's okay. We're getting to the point where we can just we'll just take stables for now. The thing is just to be in a position to take however many provinces once we get to the end. This shuffle is fine to trigger. It's just a bunch of good stuff. We could play the other dungeon. I don't really want to, though. We have, again, all the wine merchants. We played enough of the highways. What are we? Probably add a couple more highways now. There's no risk of 3 piling. We do get hit by a Haunted Woods attack that time. Eventually, we may be able to just buy 6 farmlands. Be the actual play. We do need the wine merchant. I guess this should do it. We didn't get it low enough to like do the really nice farmland stuff. We didn't get enough highways, but doesn't matter. So we can take and on your last turn you don't really have to save the farmland is when you gain this treasure card for gain in non-farmland. So you can't chain on farmlands, but you can chain on other stuff. I mean, I guess I can play the Haunted Wood. They don't have. They're not attacking us, so. So that's that board. It's going to be hard to lose against just the treasure trove stuff most of the time. Mostly, I would say mostly, maybe not mostly, but at least partly because if we get to the end here and we have to, it's not hard to make up the, like, let's say the bot got to 5 provinces or something. You can still take so many farmlands and duchies. It's pretty easy to overcome that point deficit. And it's not hard here at all to just build or draw in with stables and I still had terminal space for more wine merchants as well. There wasn't really a risk of 3 pile anywhere near, because there were 2 piles of draw cards. You don't need all the highways, you just and then there was always going to be so much alt VP to get through to make up any points difference, even if you fall a little bit behind. So anyway, this is again another example of where this is what I say every video, but if you can build in drawn gains, you're going to outpace the bot at the end. And you don't have to worry about the bot getting ahead when there's this many points and stuff. It'll never be able to end the game, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, that was today's board. Again, a pretty nice one. We've been getting delivered engine after engine. So we haven't had to really play the bot at its own game too much yet. It'll be interesting when one of those boards is rolled if we can find something to do that gives us an edge against the bot, because the bot still does a lot of stupid stuff. But we'll just have to see when one comes up. And thanks for watching. I will see you all next time.